Having received a diagnosis myself of EUPD, emotionally unstable personality disorder, I learned about the physical changes that had happened to my brain. So basically what research has shown and psychology shows is that the first 5 years of a child's life are the most crucial in terms of its development, and it actually shapes, in the first 5 years, character and the nature of who that child will be later in life into early adulthood. Now, once I understood this, I was able to exercise an element of self-compassion for myself, although it wasn't always easy. So guys, the left side of the brain actually processes logic, and the right side of the brain is more the emotional brain. Now, with EUPD, through growing up in chronic state of stress and trauma over the years, what science has shown, like if they put my brain through a scanner, is it would actually show that there has been a shrinking effect on the logical part of the brain, and the right side of the brain that processes emotion has been would actually be coming in bigger than normal, and then you've got the amygdala, which is like a walnut-sized gland in the brain, which is used to regulate your flight, fight, and freeze response. So if you was in danger, your body could release adrenaline and actually release cortisol into your body, which would allow you to be able to get out of dangerous situations more quickly. And so once I began to understand this, no wonder, with EUPD, you have one of the key issues with the diagnosis is that part of the diagnosis of EUPD is that you actually have issues with regulating your emotions. So when you're in high periods of stress, your logical part of the brain doesn't really kick in. So you're not processing things from a place of logic, but you're processing from a place of heightened emotions, and we have difficulties calming down from that emotional state. And then you've got the amygdala gland, which has been oversensitized, because when you grow up in an environment where you're in chronic fear, because my dad would drink and come home drunk, and then I'd witness domestic violence, or he could be very temperamental, he could rage uncontrollably, all of these things, they cause you to have a dysregulated nervous system and cause you to live in a state of hypervigilance. And so your brain and your nervous system regulate to that chronic state that you are kind of like perpetually in. And so this caused me to have these physiological changes in the brain, which is what I want to talk to you guys about today, just so that maybe you'll be able to have a bit more compassion, not only on yourselves, but for maybe loved ones or those around you, for those who are suffering with anxiety, depression, maybe personality disorders.